Saturday morning already. Where does the time go? Okay, with 9 crosses this week. So thank you guys for submitting the crosses because there's usually 8 judges, so 9 fits in nicely. Um, well, as we can see here, we got a nice little cluster all around the same area now. If you look at mine from last Tuesday, I'm the furthest over here to the left. I always seem to end up on the extreme somewhere. So I'm the furthest over to the left. I'll think about what I'm going to do with that later. But one thing I'm going to do is we've got this cluster here and we've got one stray one up there. Now I think that top one up there is quite likely that a judge will go there. I think it fits in okay with this guy on the left. My problem with it is it doesn't align with this guy on the right in that he's looking at this cluster here, which seems to be the general opinion. But I'm not going to take it out because of that, because everybody looks at these pictures. Everybody sees it in a different way today, and just because it's different than how I see it wouldn't be the right reason to take it out. Why I am going to take it out before I do the average is because if I've got my head judge head on, then they would probably keep this cluster here because they're all near each other, and then they take out, Matt would probably take out this top one up here because it's the only one that's remote away from the cluster. So before I do the average, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think it's quite likely a judge will go there, but I'm just going down to judge's decision at the end, where I think, if this is how it turned out from the judges, they take that top one out. So which one was it? That one there, I think. So let's take that out. Right, that's gone. Right, let's work out the average from that. Actually, I'm going to draw some lines first from this fella here, because then with that one taken out, it's quite a narrow spread from him, and I think that fits in with where he's looking. So that does make sense. And then if I draw some lines from this guy, bit of a wider spread. He's a fair bit away from it. So for me personally, I would go to where this bunch is. I think further to the left of the picture and around there. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with mine yet. I'll have a look later. But let me just pop the average up there and see what that says. Calculate average. What have we got? We've got 2336. So I'm just writing it down so I can put it in a second. 929. So that's 2336 929. So I'll get rid of those lines and I'll put a big white cross through where the average is so you can see it. And it's right there, exactly where you expect it to be from looking at the crosses. Yeah, I think the average makes sense to me. Like I say, I'm quite a bit further to the left of the average, but I've been caught out a couple of times over the last few weeks where we've gone similar to this. We've gone in an area like this. All 8 or 9 of us have gone in an area like this. And then all the judges have gone much further to the left of us. So I'm tempted to leave mine in the area that it is, even though it's further to the left than everybody else's cross, and it'll be nowhere near the average. I do think I'm going to leave it in that area. Possibly not on an exact cross, but not far from it. And there's always this decision, isn't it? Am I doing the right thing here, moving it by a couple of pixels? Could that original cross have been the winner? That's always a risk that we take. So I might just say to hell with it and leave it exactly where it is. We'll see. I'll decide later once I've taken all these out. But yeah, that's our average for this week, 2336929. Right then, somebody asked me, am I quitting Revcomps and BOTB? Well, no, I'm going to carry on BOTB because I don't spend enough money on BOTB. I think my average spend for about the last month is probably about £6, if that. So I don't even make it to the bronze tier. So going on to Revcomps, I've stuck to my guns. and the only vehicle I'm on, the only draw I'm in, is Monday's mega draw. So I've got 3 tickets at £2.50 a time. High odds on this, which put me off. I mean, it's 200,000 tickets. They might not sell all of those, but there's 6 prizes for each ticket, so you know it was worth a crack at it. 250,000 for the first one. That's cracking, that, isn't it? £250,000. I know it doesn't buy as much these days as it used to, but still, can't sniff at that. And even the second prize, 25 grand. So total is £300,000 worth of prizes. And then what have they got for next Thursday's draw, which I haven't got anything on. If I was going to buy something for next Thursday, it would be this Golf. It's a Golf R-Line Estate, so very usable, practical car, 2024, so it's going to be still under warranty. Only 5,000 tickets, and it's the 2-litre diesel. So that would be exactly the one I would go for. 40,000 tickets on his Aston, so no, I wouldn't bother with that. Or possibly I might have had one. This Porsche is £100 a ticket. Audi Q7, no use to me. I do like this split screen 13 window camper van. I've just gone through the pictures of this, had a look inside, and it's bloody lovely inside. That is a lovely, lovely van. It's left-hand drive, which is a shame, but imported from America, I think it was, in 2008. But a 1966 van, what does that make it? 60 years old next month? Wow. But inside is lovely. Auto draws, which always get me. Well, they haven't got me this time, because I'm on none of them. None of the auto draws. Even there's another 3 on a checkout page. I haven't got any of them either. But what I have got, 7 days performance. I'm on, I don't think I'm on any for today, but I did get some tickets for tomorrow, like 3 on each, just to be in it. This is what I said I was going to do. I was just going to buy a few tickets just for a bit of fun. Odds are really high, but let's get it back from being an investment and being disappointed to just being a bit of fun. So I've got a couple on this McLaren, or 220,000 for tomorrow night. Well, it's 4 for tomorrow night. Ford Transit, or 45 grand. Rolex, or 16.5 grand. And I even went for this Suron electric bike. 2 pence a ticket for 3 grand. 3 grand still come in handy, isn't it? Tuesday, I've only got a couple. I've got 3, I think, on this Ducati Panigale, or 7 grand. All of them I'm taking a cash for. And I'm also on this Wild Track, or 42,000. That's as far as I've got so far this week on that. Dream car giveaways. I'm on these 2 tonight. Volkswagen Tiguan, or 30,000, and the Audi TT, or 20,000. I think that's it. I don't think... Oh, I am on one more dream car giveaways that I saw. I haven't done the rest of them yet, but I saw this one. Ford Fiesta ST. That's in 3 days' time. Plus 2 grand, or 15,000 tax-free. I would be tempted, if I was to win that, like on everything else I've just shown you, I would take the cash alternative. But I've got to say, if I won the Fiesta ST, I would take that and the £2,000. Because I do like the Fiesta ST. It's the facelift model as well, which means it's going to have the big, deep bucket seats. And they're supposed to be absolutely outstanding cars. So... yes, I think rather than take the 15 grand cash, which would come in handy, obviously, I would take the Fiesta ST and the 2 grand. Well, it's the last day of the month. Unfortunately, I can't show you, what's it called, Auto Trade electric car giveaway yet, because that'll be tomorrow. So that's going to have to come up in Tuesday's video. So in the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of your... weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for leaving a coordinate, and good luck.